weird.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Okay, this is weird.
Welcome back, everybody.
We're back and ready to continue what we are doing here.
We're back and ready to continue.
I don't really know what's happening. There's so much going on, and I'm very scared to see how this continues. So, where we left off before, had a couple of issues, took a quick break. We learned that Brecken created the salted herring, along with the mushrooms that's used to worship them. And you think everybody's crazy who worships them, correct?
Definitely. They just started eating mushrooms one day, and then they found that fish in the lake, and now they think it's some god.
Okay. And you've kept this to yourself. You haven't told any of them that you did this.
Yeah, fuck all these people.
Gotcha.
Ooh, but that could be my bond.
Gotcha.
That maybe you told me the truth.
Yeah, so let's go over our bonds now. So we're gonna do kind of the same thing where we're gonna go down the line and we'll say our bonds and see like how those connect us better. So Titanius, what are your bonds?
Mere pepinos, misguided behavior endangers their very soul.
I think that one's pretty self-explanatory.
Rude.
Yeah, I understand.
He's
that.
quite lewd and promiscuous.
He's quite loot.
Oh.
Go home.
Tanrith enjoys the puns. Good to know. Do you have any other bonds?
I do. Tanrith Shorefoot, has stood by me in battle and can be trusted completely.
Oh yeah? Can you really be trusted, Tanrith?
Yes.
Oh, you are a trustworthy person, so you haven't kept any secrets? Gotcha. The only secret that you've kept from Titanius is the one that binds his entire being together, pretty much, is what you're saying.
No, I just like to make him think that I'm the salted herring.
Gotcha. So you're a little bit of a prankster.
Mhm.
Okay. Got anything else, Titanius?
I do.
Hit me with it.
I respect the beliefs of Breckenaldrus, but hope that they will someday see the true way.
Okay, so because he doesn't believe in the salted herring, you're trying to like convert him into the salted herring religion.
I'm not trying to do anything.
You just think he'll do it on his own.
Hopefully one day he will see the true way.
Gotcha. So you just really think he's a dumbass and are just waiting for him to fix himself.
Someday I hope he will see the true way.
Gotcha. Okay. Is that all of yours?
Tanrith Shorefoot is a brave soul. I have much to learn from him.
Oh. Does he know this? Does he know that you think this of him?
Nope.
Okay.
He does not.
I gotcha. So those are your bonds. Those are good bonds. And then we'll move on to Tyler. What bonds do you have?
My first one is Brecken. Smells more like prey than a hunter.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, so you think that he's weak?
Maybe a little bit.
What do you, as a shapeshifter and a person with power, what do you think of his powers that he just has?
I think they're unnatural.
Gotcha. How do you
But
feel?
There's something that he's holding back, not telling us about
Gotcha.
his power.
Oh, so you don't know where he got his powers from. He just showed up and has powers, and you refuse to believe that he just magically has powers.
Correct.
Gotcha. What do you think of his powers, Titanius, since you have some of your own?
Whose powers?
Brecken's.
He does not have powers.
So you don't believe that he has powers?
No.
So when
Like, I acknowledge his power, but like...
So when bolts of magic shoot out of his hands, what do you see, Titanius?
It's all tricks and sleight of hand.
Oh, okay. So you think he's like a magician?
Yes.
Okay.
I've never met a wizard in my life. They do not exist.
They don't. Okay, just like halflings.
Everything that I believe is off my own experience,
Okay.
and first-hand experience, and not anything anyone has ever written or told me.
Gotcha. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this just made this better. Doesn't believe in halflings or wizards. Oh god. Oh god.
You just wait till he gets hit with magical music.
Lore is just useless exposition.
Okay. Tanrith, what's your next bond?
The spirits spoke to me of a great danger that follows where Pepino.
What danger is this?
We do not know. But they have warned me of what will come.
Oh, but they didn't tell you what it was. They just said Muer Pepino is in danger.
Yes.
I'm in danger.
Was this the salted
spirit-
Was
The
this the
spirit
salted
told me
herring?
he was in- What?
Was this the salted herring that told you this?
No. The spirits told me he was in
The spirit.
grave danger.
The spirits of what exactly?
What do you mean the spirits? What?
Like what spirits? Like just random spirits just came up to you and said, "Hey, this guy's in danger."
They said they were sent from the salted herring.
Oh, okay. So these were like
The salted herring sent them toward me of my friends.
these are disciples of the salted herring.
They are herring.
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
They are herring.
they're floating fish,
They're like force ghosts, but herring.
but herrings.
That's a great way to-
Oh God.
Like they're large. They're like big fish, not like a normal herring size. Like they're the size of like my TV.
Let that sink in.
Gotcha.
Herring are so powerful they can turn into force ghosts, and think about how many Jedi didn't.
My next one.
Uh huh.
I've showed Titanius a secret right of the land.
Okay.
And finally,
What was that? Right.
that
That's the salted herring thing.
yes,
So you're the reason that he's a paladin of the salted herring, is what you're saying.
yes and no.
I think it's probably like what reaffirms it.
You're
How old is Tanrith?
what?
How old is Tanrith?
28.
I'm older than you.
It's 28 in halfling years. I'm
Really, I'm like
So that's like 56.
okay.
no, I'm a young halfling. I'm actually like 46.
Okay.
Yeah, that works better. Yeah.
Okay. So you just kind of reaffirm his belief in the salted herring. You help him along in his spiritual journey. Okay.
Sounds
Finally,
like a bunch of bolonky.
Titanius has tasted my blood, and I theirs. We are bound by it.
Is this literal? Like, have you literally like drank some of his blood?
No,
Titanius, have you drinking any of Tenrith's blood?
Yes.
Oh. Does he know about this?
Tenrith is unaware of this.
Gotcha. You guys are real close then. Can I ask why Titanius drank some of Tenrith's blood?
I was high.
The shrews told you to.
Oh my god.
Okay. I dig it. All right. Is that all your bonds?
Yes, that's all my bond.
Oh, dear Jesus. Okay. Who's next? Who do we got? Muer, what are your bonds?
This is not my first adventure with Tinrith.
What other adventures have you been on with Tenrith?
We went through many escapades on the shore. We've gone fishing together. We've gone on weekend getaways just to have a bros weekend. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
The good
okay.
stuff.
So they're adventures.
Yeah.
I brought him to Blighttown.
Oh, okay. So you aren't from Blighttown, where you were from the Sapphire Islands with him?
Yes.
Brokeback Blight.
Gotcha. And you both traveled to Blighttown together.
Si, senor.
Okay. You looking for just money.
Yes.
And what were you looking for exactly, Tenrith? Coming to Blighttown?
An adventure
Just okay.
in the name of the salted herring.
And that's where you met Titanius, who is a lover of the salted herring.
Correct.
Salted herring fanboy, if you will.
A fanatic.
Fanatic. Got fanboy.
That is what fan comes from. Fan is a shortened version of the word fanatic.
So that is a fanatic boy.
He's a fanatic boy.
What are your other bonds? Where?
I sang stories of Titanius long before I ever met them in person.
Oh, really? How did you know of it? Did you just have like visions of Titanius?
No. Word spreads easily about a man who loves fish.
So you just heard the story of a man who is in love with this fish and worship them, and you
Yes.
started singing songs about them.
Yes.
So
His
you
most
think
famous
that?
one is called the Titan.
So you think that all of Titanius's beliefs are just a crock of shit?
He believes in fish, people.
Okay, good. Any other bonds?
Oh, I've got 6.
Oh, continue, please.
Brian.
Whoa,
What is that?
I don't know. You're good though now.
Okay. Brecken is often the butt of my jokes.
Gotcha. So you just shame him for being the crazy wizard that he is.
Yes.
Okay. Next.
I am writing a ballad about the adventures of Titanius.
Does Titanius know about this?
No.
Gotcha.
I don't want I need to make sure that he doesn't get any royalties.
Gotcha. Next.
Brecken trusted me with a secret.
Oh, what was that secret?
I know about the fish.
So you know that Tanrith and Titanius are crazy, and this whole town is crazy.
Yes.
Gotcha. And you also refuse to tell anybody.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It is a secret.
Gotcha. Okay.
And my last one is Tanrith does not trust me for a good reason.
Is that because Tanrith suspects something, or did you give him another reason not to trust you?
I fronted the bill multiple times on our adventures.
Lots of bounce checks.
So he doesn't trust you because you're broke.
He doesn't trust me because I owe him a lot of money.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. This is so... Okay. Next. Brecken, what kind of bonds do you have?
Let's see. I've got 3. What is it? Mure.
Where?
They will.
Yeah.
Where
Will
will play an important role in the events to come. I have foreseen it.
Oh, you have... What do you know? Like, what are these events to come? Have you seen that, or have you just seen him be an important
No, I just
person?
saw him in the town.
Just do
No,
it.
where is your stuff?
You just saw
Where
him strolling. You just saw him strolling.
Yeah, I just
and you're
saw
like,
him and,
he's
like-
important.
I like that guy right there. That guy.
Is that why you told him the secret?
Yeah, that's why I told him the secret.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let's see. Tanrith is keeping an important secret from me. I don't know what it is because it's a secret, but I'm gonna find out.
What is the secret, Tanrith?
He
I've
also
met
knows
you
about the
actually.
fish.
Everybody secretly knows
Why?
about the fish.
Baby,
Except for me.
No.
Babe.
I've met the actual salted
Babe.
herring.
You've met the actual salted herring.
Yes,
And
the
you-
one that came to me in the sea.
Gotcha.
That
And
is
then-
real. salted
Brandon
herring.
said was a polymorphed creation he made. Just so you're aware, Tyler.
Oh, he knows.
He made a fake.
So have you met 2 salted herring fish people?
No, I've never heard of the one that he made.
That's the one you swam with in the lake.
How old are you?
Like 23. I'm not old.
You're
I'm
46
46.
in halfling years.
Yeah, that's really 23 in human years, so you're good.
How do they age the same rate? That's not how that works.
Because in this world it does.
That's exactly how that works.
Okay, and then my last one. Titanius is woefully misinformed about the world. I will teach them all that I can.
So he's waiting for you to start believing in the salted herring, and you're waiting for him to stop believing in the salted herring. Oh my god. Okay. That's a lot. Is that all of your bonds?
Nah, that's all I got.
Okay, so just keep a note of like how many bonds you have with each person, because if you ever have to do something with that person, that will be your bonus to your rolls and stuff like that.
Got you.
Okay, so I guess we have to like kind of kick this off or something, I guess.
Let's do it.
Eventually.
I think the only reasonable place that we can kick this off is at the most recent Salted Herring Festival. I think we're reaching the end of the Salted Herring Festival, and that is where I think that's where we have to kick this off. We can't not do it there. So what are you all doing at the Salted Herring Festival right now?
Brecken, you're just gonna see me standing by my little shack, just kind of like my hand, just enchanting all of those mushrooms that everybody is so crazy about.
Okay. Is this like as they're putting them in their mouth, you're just like, gotcha.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
There's so many of them, I can't just leave them out. I just
Got
gotta be like, neep, 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 neep.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
Right
I'm the
now.
one handing out the mushroom.
So I forgot to describe what I look like.
Yeah, what do you look like?
I'm a tall human male
Mm-hmm.
with fiery eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I wear a helmet.
Mm-hmm.
My holy symbol is fancy, and I have a bulky body.
I'm pretty sure that's how we all pictured you.
That's a paladin.
So what are you doing? Are you just eating the shrooms left and right?
Yep. I'm fistfuls, just and then chugging it down with a pint of ale.
Gotcha. Okay.
And just dancing like.
And Tanrith is passing out the shrooms. The whole town is just going berserk right now. They're all dancing around. They're all singing. They're all passing out shrooms and eating them and drinking ale. They're all awaiting, because this is towards the end of the festival. They're all awaiting the arrival of the great salted herring. What are you doing, Muir?
Yes, me. I am performing at the large. What is the word I'm looking for? You know, where people perform. I can't think of the word.
Is this like a parade? Is that how this festival works?
No, I think it's like a block party.
It's just
Yeah,
like a
that's what
block party in front of the temple of the salted herring.
Absolutely.
I gotcha. So
Oh yeah.
I imagine the stage is right, the steps of the temple right there.
That's what I was looking for. I'm singing on the stage, and I think we're in the the breakdown of the big song.
I was about to say, are you a solo act or do you have a band?
I think for events like this, there's definitely a band.
I have.
Well, I like it's more of a ziggurat, so it's very like flat. So like the stage is at the very top of the temple.
Wait, the temple of the salted herring is a ziggurat,
Yes.
and you're at the tippy top.
Yes.
Okay, we can do that. That can be a thing. What is the name of your band? Where?
Oh yeah, you really want to know?
I really, really do.
I know.
We are Fallout Lad.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh my god.
God, I knew it. Okay, so you guys are sitting there, you're dancing, you're performing, and it just keeps building up. Everybody's getting super excited. The salted herring is supposed to be showing up, and I think as all the lights get magically blown out, all the candles or whatever that's holding them, they all get blown out, and the music stops. It's dead silent, knowing that the salted herring is coming, and a bunch of disciples, reeking of fish, walk through the crowd up to the front of the temple, and the door opens, and you see your half-fish man appear.
And when that happens, that's when Fallout Lad starts singing the Halo theme song.
Majestic as ever, awesome as ever, the salted herring walks out, and you're just sitting there, and you're all, what do you guys do when the salted herring's showing up? Do you all bow? Do you all...
My pupils just get super dilated.
you're just in awe. Just can't do anything else. Okay, so you're in absolute awe. Have you taken any of these shrooms, Tanrith?
No, Tanrith does not take the shrooms.
You haven't taken any of the shrooms. Okay, so I think you're walking out. The god is walking out, and you hear a, and you see one arrow fly through the sky from the back of the town, and it hits the salted herring, and you see it drop at the top of the stairs. What do you do?
Gee willikers, this is bad.
You just hear a big gasp come from the entire crowd. Nobody knows what to do.
I look across to my bassist and I go, all right, it is time to do Weekend at Bernie's. Stand him up.
I think
And we go stand him up.
So you run down the ziggurat.
Oh yeah, and it's just like, you know, like when guards run down, the whole band up all the way down until he gets to him, and we're like, you're okay.
You grab the salted herring and you pick them up.
Yeah. And I think like we pick him up and his mask comes off.
Okay, so Titanius, you see Jake's band, you see Muir Pepino's band, Fallout Girl, Fallout Lad, whatever they are.
Fallout Lad.
They pick up the salted herring, and not only do they have an arrow right through their chest, its head just falls off.
What do I see?
You see
I'm
a
hallucinating.
yeah,
right
you
now.
see
What
a
do I
fish man with an arrow in their chest, and then their head just falls off as if it has been sliced off, its head just goes off. Like
The bard killed him.
I probably make eye contact with Titanius and I go, "It was not I. You know this, Titanius. I would never do such a thing.
You killed him.
I like, hey, buddy.
Oh,
Hey,
crap.
buddy. I just want you to know it's going to be okay. Here, have some of these." And I grab a thing of mushrooms and hand him. I like toss them to him.
So,
I think I probably grab the mask and try to put it back on the dude's head.
So now you see. Now you see Titanius. You see.
You pasted it, I think.
Yeah, you grab it. He grabs the head and puts it on, and it just attaches somehow. It's just back on.
what?
I see you pasted it. That was a
back.
good idea.
I go, see, it was all, you see, it was just a little bit of, why are you so angry, sir?
You pasted it.
I look over to the bases and go,
Where's the ale?
Where's that?
I look over to the bases and go, "Hey, buddy, you put the head on backwards."
I just stand there and I see the arrow fly and I hit them and it hits them. I'm like, oh no, I am the only person that can cause havoc in this town.
Oh yeah.
So I want to cast contact spirits and bring the spirit of the person who just got shot back right there
Okay.
and ask him who shot him.
Okay.
I don't know exactly how this works, but
Daddy, I'm cleaning your desk for you.
there we go, right there.
Okay, so you contact the spirit. It appears in front of you, and you ask it what?
I'm like, hey, hey, buddy, I know you just kind of laid to rest, but yeah, who shot you? Did you see him?
Well, how am I supposed to know?
Like, you can't see nothing from up there?
I had a fish on my head. And
Why are
he,
you talking to a
he
magician?
clearly still has an arrow sticking out of him. And he's just got his hands on his hips like, yeah.
I also love the idea that, like, you say that he had a fish on his head and it pans over and you just see Moore trying to fix the
He goes, how am I supposed to see who kills me when there's a fish on my head? Did you not? None of you saw who shot me? It
Pete
was an
doesn't
arrow
either.
over there.
We're all looking at you.
And I think as like he's sitting here arguing with you about how he doesn't know who shot him, you see like where the band was. You see like the ziggurat like open up, and all your instruments just fall into the ziggurat, and out of the top of it comes a big can. It just rises out of the top of the ziggurat and it stops, and it's sitting on top of the ziggurat. And from the can, you hear in this booming voice, you just hear, I am the spirit of the can tuna. Your god is worthless. You know nothing, and you will not know anything until you realize that I am the true spirit of this land.
Hey, look here, you big tuna. I just want you to know I just got that loot, and if I walk up there and it's broke, I will have your head. It was a gift from my mother.
Nobody cares about your loot, small man.
I'm really gonna have to stop enchanting these mushrooms.
I turn to the rest of the group and go, "Did you love my playing or not?"
I think the spirit is still there with you, just kind of looking up at the cage like, yeah, this looks like a real situation. I'm kind of glad I'm dead.
Stop. It's like, I'm just gonna like fucking close my hand. I'm like, you're good, bye.
Titanius, what do? You see, I think everybody else just sees a can. I think Titanius, since you're tripping out a little bit, you see this can rise, and it clearly has like a face on it. It has like eyes and a mouth, and it's talking. And it's telling you that everything you believe is wrong.
I'm gonna charge the ziggurat.
You're charge the top of the ziggurat.
Yes.
I
I'm also going to charge the top of the ziggurat.
Okay.
I probably turn. I see my friends running, and I say, "Oh fuck!"
I'm
I go.
gonna follow Titanius because I'm like, no, this is my fucking fault. This is my fault.
I look at. I probably look over and I see them. I go, "Is this what we're doing now?" As they like run past me.
So as you all are running to the top of the ziggurat, you just hear like this maniacal like, ho, 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 you will soon believe. And then the can slowly goes into the ziggurat. And by the time you reach the top of it, it is smooth. It's gone. It's just a flat surface at the top.
Oh God, guys, those stairs, they are unforgiving. Oh God.
You need to run more, Muir.
Or no running for me. You just sit here with me for a little bit. We drink, have good time.
What?
So yeah, what do you guys do now that you're at the top of this blank ziggurat?
Yeah, I'm casting invisibility.
Okay. So
Oh man.
Brecken disappears.
Sorry, guys.
What does everybody else do when Brecken just vanishes?
Yeah. Where's my loot?
It's not there.
I probably look straight at Tanrith. Those sons of bitches are going to pay. Now I have to play with this thing. And he pulls out like some janky beat up loot that's probably got like a string broken.
Uh-huh.
And I like begin to strum it and it's clearly out of tune.
Nice.
And I go, give me one moment. I will give us some somber music. And he begins tuning his lute.
Tanrith? Titanius?
I'm reading.
Ah, yes, I think it is ready. And I begin playing like some like weird music.
The fall of the great fish.
This is going to make a beautiful song. Titanius, are you okay now?
What's going on?
How many heads do I have right now, Titanius?
17 and 2 8s.
I turn to Tanner to go, we are fucked.
We really got to stop letting them eat these mushrooms, man.
You're
How
the
many-
dealer of the mushrooms.
How many mushrooms did you give him, Tanrith?
That shouldn't be discussed.
We are
Dude.
fucked.
I had
Tanrith.
enough. I had enough
Seven-
to send a horse into another dimension.
He's
How
already
many
in
heads
another
did you say you
dimension. He's already
How many
had.
heads did you say you had?
He said he's had enough to put a horse in a new dimension, Tanrith. Why?
He
Why
had
would you
more
do
than
that to him?
You could put a dragon in a new dimension.
Ale.
No. No.
Ale.
No. Water.
We will attack this in the morning.
That sounds like a good idea.
I
Here
need
is some
ale and sleep.
Here is some
Use
ale.
water.
I give him some ale. It's actually water.
Do I know the difference?
Let's see.
No.
First roll of the game, boys.
Discern realities. It's a check.
What do I do?
Yeah, let's do discern realities. So you
How
roll
are
2 you roll 2d6 plus your wisdom modifier.
Is there a macro for that?
There might be. It would be called discern realities on your character
It's
sheet.
probably in moves. It'll be in moves. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
where mine is.
Oh, different realities.
Yep.
A 9.
Ooh, a 9. So you succeed. So you get to ask one of the questions that is on there.
What here is not what it appears to be.
The drink that you were just handed is definitely water. You take like one sip, and as soon as it hits your lip, you just and it's water.
I pour it out.
I go, hey, I paid a lot for that Dasani bottle.
Shut your mouth.
It's in a water bottle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
we don't
have
know how
modern
to
things here in the
refine
world.
plastics in this age.
Oh no,
Yes.
Titanius is becoming self-aware. He's eaten way too many shrooms.
It's time to sleep. and I fall asleep.
On top of the ziggurat, just standing up.
I just spilled water all over myself.
Okay,
Oh,
so
my
Titanius
God.
just drops on top of the ziggurat. What does everybody else do?
Good night, my friend. I turn and go, let us party on! I begin
So
playing.
you, go, so you do that, and everybody's high enough and drinking enough ale that they all do. They all just start partying with you, not realizing that their god has just been destroyed.
I feel like most people like know that's not the actual god.
Before we
But
were
then, like,
playing
there's people
some...
like Titanius that like believe that that is the real god.
Right? So yeah, I think like you guys play, you party on, and eventually you do go to bed, go to sleep, whatever it is you do. And I think when you wake up the next morning, you see like it's weird, like people half hungover and still seeing things they're like picketing, and like their signs say like gods can't die ? Or exclamation point, like stuff like that. Like they're all starting to question the beliefs of the salted herring.
I walk over to one of them and I say, how many gods have you met?
The salted herring comes every year at the festival.
And is he dead now?
Yes.
Then gods can die.
And he like looks at his sign and he goes,
But I thought they couldn't.
But you watched one die, didn't you?
and then he like scribbles out his sign and he puts, "Was he a god?" and holds it back up.
I'm like,
And-
Kendrick walked
then
up
I
behind
go,
him at this point and is like,
And you see like some signs that say, "Who is the canned tuna?" or like, "Who is the mystical can?"
How much do you weigh, Titanius? Or your load? What's your load?
oh.
Oh,
I'll give you my load.
whoa.
8
Jesus
Ooh,
Christ.
that's a big load.
of 14.
How do you have less than me? Wait, what is
like
yours?
8 left, I
8
think is what
of
he's saying.
14.
Oh, he has
14
8
is
left.
My
Gotcha.
total load.
Yeah,
Well, what is your load at?
8.
It's at 8 of 14.
8? Okay, well, you're kind of quiet, mister.
It's at 8 of 14.
One more, what was that?
For the people in the back,
Eight
it is
of
8
14.
Okay,
I
well,
like the way that Michael picks up his mic, and I'm going to start doing it now.
me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Just pick up this whole mic stand.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are walking through the street. I think, Titanius, you're slowly waking up on top of the ziggurat. The beating sun just hitting you. It's hot. It's humid. You're very hungover. And you look down and you see all these people picketing, saying that your god isn't real, and people questioning who this canned tuna is that just showed up.
Blasphemous. And I draw my sword.
I'm going to kind of get him out of his thing, I'm going to cast Cause Fear.
Oh.
And
I'm going to also do something.
so I'm choosing Titanius as my target,
Mhm.
and the canned tuna in the air is the object that he needs to be afraid of.
Oh, okay.
But there isn't
There,
one.
there. Okay, your reaction's up to you, but all right, hold on. It doesn't. Okay, so I just cast it
Okay.
on him.
And what are you trying to make him afraid of?
The canned tuna instead of trying to cut down all the blasphemers.
So do you just pick like one of the picket signs that are there that has a canned on it?
Yeah, it's gonna be like the whole thing.
You messed up. One of those reactions is fight.
I would
Oh, you're right.
All right, so
I would like to also do something.
okay, what are you doing? Where?
I would like to use aid
On him?
on Titanius because I love violence.
Okay, so yeah, you get fear casted on you, and now you pick one of the reactions. What are the reactions? I can't see.
Flee, panic, beg, and fight.
So what are you gonna do, Titanius?
I'm gonna-
You look, and one of those signs that somebody's holding has a giant can on it with a big question mark after it, and all of a sudden, that is the most terrifying sign you've ever seen in your life.
I'm gonna fight the sign.
I'd rather him fight the sign than the people that I play
You
pranks
get that
on.
+1 too, buddy. Don't you forget that. Well, if you succeed on the roll, you get +1. But if you get a 7 through 9, I have to like expose myself to danger, retribution, or cost.
Okay, so you're aiding him.
Yes.
What am I doing?
Okay. So
You're about to kick the shit out of that sign, buddy.
Muir, you roll a d6 plus however many bonds you have with him. 2d6
I roll 2d6.
plus however many bonds you have with Titanius.
Can I just click the aid or interfere and it does it?
Yes.
Cool.
And then we'll have to add what you get. How many bonds do you have with him?
I have 2. It says input value and it's blank or other. Let me check something real quick. Okay, I put bond. Is there a place to put your bonds with people?
No, unless that's your input value, you could put 2 there and see what happens.
Let me see.
You can just put bond.
That didn't do it.
Just roll 2d6 if you need to.
I'll do that for now and I'll
Yeah,
fiddle around with it.
plus 2. So that's an 8. That's
Okay,
still a
yeah.
success.
So it's
But-
at a cost.
At a cost.
Yep, at a cost. So I think do you just like storm down the ziggurat straight at this sign, Titanius?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's storming down this sign or down the ziggurat screaming, and you run to jump in front of him to stop him. Or no, you're helping him, right? Like, are you cheering him on?
Me? I'm helping him.
Okay, so you're cheering him on, but I think you're right next to the person who's holding the can sign, and he sees Titanius running, and he goes, "What are you doing?" And starts like hitting you with the sign. He's like, "Stop it!"
He starts hitting me with the sign?
Yeah, and then he's like trying to hide behind you, and you're like, "Tell your friend to stop! Tell your friend to stop!"
I'm probably getting hit over the head. And I'm like, Titanius, I'm here to help. Stop it. And I pull my rapiers out and like stab the sign. Like catch the
So
sign
you're
on my
just
rapier.
encouraging stabbing the sign.
Yes.
Okay, so the guy like lets go, and he's like, "You people are crazy," and starts to like run away. So are you two just demolishing this sign now?
Says the man who thinks tuna cans are real. I mean, seriously. Unbelievable.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, it's not like it's a salted herring. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Stupid people.
And you hear from the back, "Or the canned cod,
You're next, boy.
blackened cod."
So I'm gonna yell to
Oh,
the,
wait,
the
who-
That's
crowd.
also, so
Who said
what
that?
if we do something that associates with our alignment? What does that do?
That can give you experience points at the end of the session.
Okay, well, I did that.
Okay, so you'd get 1 experience point.
Okay, I was just curious.
I did that as well.
What were you saying, Titanius?
Then I'm gonna yell to the crowd for them to disperse. Go home.
Why?
I am the law.
They do as they please, and he...
No, that's a fail.
yeah.
So you get 1 experience point, and you hear from the back, like the whole crowd like looks at each other, and then they look at you like, "Who's this guy?" And you hear from the back, "Why? We like it out here. We just want
There's no Lord
answers.
touring on the temple. Go
Who-
home.
Who's the canned tuna?
I walk
fuck
over.
up.
I walk over to that person.
Why was there a talking tuna in the crowd? Oh God, who are you?"
Okay, I walk over to him and I put my hand on his shoulder, and I would like to use charming and open.
What does that do?
When I speak frankly with someone on a success, I can ask him a question, and the GM must answer truthfully.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so do I just roll? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this. See who does it. It didn't roll anything. Oh, that's because I didn't click the roll button. And that's going to be charisma, right?
Oh.
No, maybe that one doesn't have a roll.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Oh.
So what does it say when you get a 10?
It's just a success. There is no. Oh, I just didn't put him in there. Let me check the bard
I will
thing.
say, what's a like? There should be something for like a 7 through 9 and a 10.
There's
A
nothing-
10 up is a success. So
Yeah, there's nothing in like the character sheet, but let me see if there isn't something like in the bard area that I didn't change over.
okay.
It doesn't say anything. This is like one of my spells.
Okay, so you can ask me one of those questions.
No,
Okay.
yes, me.
Are you
No, no,
casting
no.
this on my guy or are you Titanius?
The person that I'm speaking with is who you are,
Okay.
who's like yelling at Titanius.
Oh,
Okay.
I go, what are you really feeling right now?
I feel scared. There was some can on top of the ziggurat, and they killed the salted herring.
And I think
The
he's gonna
herring's
like
not real.
I raise my hand up to his cheeks and turn his face to me, and I say, I believe it's best you go home. And kiss the air at him.
And he looks at he's still talking. He goes like this. He goes, but why?
Why?
I look at him again.
We like
Cause
it here. It's nice and sunny out. We're just walking.
Because if you don't go home now, the can will get you.
What did I do to the can?
Everything, and
Maybe-
nothing.
Maybe we all need to worship the can.
Cans are stupid, just like that.
Do I hear him say we all need to worship the can?
Yes, he's still like yelling, even though Mora Pepino is right next to him.
I love that he's
And
like
the whole crowd is like
Forward,
silent. They're all
Blasphemer.
just staring at you too.
come forward, Blasphemer.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Titanius, I've got this.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Boy, if you want to live, run. And I look.
And he looks at you, and he looks over at Titanius, and he goes, "What'll he do?"
I think
Do you-
Henrik walks
I
up.
look at him and I go, do you know where your liver is?
No.
It's right here. And I poke like to like where his liver is, and I go, it will be in your mouth if you do not leave.
I think I walk up now like behind Titanius and I'm like I like pat him on like the mid back because it's as far up as I can reach.
And he turns on and goes, "Yes,
I go, come here.
I'm-
Come here.
I'm right here.
You want to leave. You want to leave. Trust me. You want to leave.
Yes, yes."
Don't go over there. You want to leave.
I slap him in the face.
That was very rude.
You know what, buddy? All right.
He
All right.
slaps you in
I-
the face.
Be quiet.
I grab him and I carry him to his house.
Okay. So you carry this guy to his house, and he goes, and he kind of just like looks at you when you leave. And he goes, "What if the salted herring isn't real?"
He goes, I don't believe in the salted herring either. I think it's all a bunch of shit.
Why doesn't the scary man kill you?
Because
I didn't tell him.
I look at him and go, I sing the songs.
What? You sing songs and he believe me? What?
Yes.
And he just looks at you and looks around and he goes, "Okay. I don't know what's going on. It must still be the shrooms." And he walks back into his house.
Tell your mother I said hello. And I wink at him.
He reminds me of the fucking
I don't
don't
know.
mess with the Zohan.
I don't know my mom, but thanks.
That's unfortunate. She lives in this house. I leave.
That's ridiculous.
So yeah, I think you come
Or
back
was
to like
that his wife?
the town square, and everybody's still just like buzzing, asking what's going on, and then out from the temple of the of the salted herring, you see 3 men appear, and they walk out, and they all have cans on their head.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me. I walk over, I say, what in your Johnny Appleseed looking ass do you want?
And they have like little eye holes, but they don't have mouth holes, and they're looking at you, and you can see their beady little eyes through the can, and they're just like, "We're come to see if you're ready to worship the canned tuna."
Titanius, kill them.
Okay.
And they go, wait, what?
You heard me. Kill them.
The canned tuna is a false god.
The salted herring was a false god.
Oh, you're
we
about to meet a
realized-
real.
Gods can't die, and you just
Purge
watched
the
him die.
heretic. Purge the heretic.
you just watched him die.
Purge the
All
heretic.
right, here we go. It's going to be
All right,
bad
The
for you.
canned tuna. The canned tuna will come to get you. Oh gosh.
I am not afraid of the canned tuna.
Here we go.
And
How
I'm
many
gonna
times are you hacking and slashing here?
I'm gonna do a magic missile at them too.
Okay. Let me.
At one target. They have nothing.
They don't have anything.
They literally have nothing. So they're
Okay.
just standing there.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Okay, so so Moira Pepino misses, and so does Tanrith. You hit Titanius, so you get to do what your damage is.
9.
Wait, that's your damage? Oh, that is
Yeah.
your damage. Okay, but they're gonna take a swing back at you. I think they pull out like these ugly looking maces that also look like cans, but they just have spikes coming out of them.
No, they're just like a big full can. It's more like a bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah.
Looks like a Pringles can.
Yes. And they just go to smack you with it.
Laying on the yeet.
What, baby?
What do you want to do tonight?
And they miss you. I think one of them maybe hits you, but it hits your armor, and it's like an actual Pringles can, and it just
I'm playing my game
busts.
right now.
It's just like cardboard, and it just crumbles and falls apart. And he looks at his stick now, and he goes, "Oh shit." Okay, so when you hit one, and like he took a swing at you, and it broke, and then he falls to the ground, and the magic missile takes out another one, so there's one left. And he goes, the canned tuna will come and get all of you, and he starts to run away.
Oh my god.
I might be scared, but the canned tuna's not scared.
All right. So be it.
And he starts running, and as he's running through the crowd, he goes, "You all will see the wrath of the canned tuna. All of you."
I will kill the cantuna. Isn't that right, Titanius?
Purge the heretic. Don't allow blasphemers in the city.
Yeah, and as he's running away, he runs away to some other building. At I think you hear a familiar voice, definitely Moir, comes from the crowd, and he comes out and goes, "What is going on here?"
I turn around and go, Mommy.
You definitely know it's the voice of Barry Digglebottom.
Barry Dinglebottom.
Master Digglebottom.
Piper, no, we can't play those movies.
How goes your morning?
Good morrow, Titanus. What is going on?
I think I try to just like,
in the city.
I just try to walk away from Titania.
I'm gonna walk behind
I see you, Moir. You don't go very
Murer, and I'm gonna cast invisibility on him so he can get away.
On where?
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
gonna walk up to what's his name?
Barry Digglebottom.
Barry Digglebottom. I'm gonna my good friend Barry. How is it? How does it go?
We are not friends.
We are great friends.
We are not friends.
We're acquaintances.
What do you want, Tanrith?
It's really what do
What
you...
is happening in my town?
Nothing. This
Master Digglebottom.
What is all this talk of a canned tuna?
I walk over near him and I blow some air on his neck.
And he goes,
If you get hit, it goes away, dude.
I didn't hit him. I didn't hit him.
Weird breeze.
No, if he hits you, you're
Oh, it's okay. I dodged it. I'm smooth on my feet.
Must have been a fly.
I agree.
Titanius, what is going on?
There are blasphemers in the city, sir.
Blasphemers?
Hmm.
Is that what is with this canned tuna?
Yes, that's who these dead people are right under my feet.
Why do they... Good work, I think.
One got away because Mue sucks at everything except for writing songs.
He's not very good at that either.
I could agree.
Or paying
I
people.
swear I just heard him! I swear he's here. If you are here, Moe, I will find you. And I will kill you.
Somehow, Cantuna has infiltrated our city.
What is this canned tuna that everybody speaks of?
Some kind of blasphemous, heretical, false god.
if you give it lots of mayonnaise and pickles, it tastes very good.
As if the blackened cod wasn't enough around this.
Wait a minute. You eat the canned tuna?
Where are you? Where? Peppino!
See, that is my name, sir.
Pep! I will get my boys to find you.
That's not the first time you've said that, and it will not be the last.
And he snaps his fingers. And I
At that point, I just turn off invisibility.
I don't think I know. I don't know.
Right? He snaps his fingers, and I think... Oh, I got
You probably like get a scene of him like shaking his butt at him, like mooning
Right.
him.
But I imagine when he snaps his fingers out of like some of the buildings around, you see like... We're gonna go with like a half-orcish type creature with like it's like human colored skin. They walk out. They just look like half giants, and they like walk out and they look like bodyguards for this tiny halfling. And they just stand there and they like get in a line behind you, and you're sitting there like mooning him and shaking your butt, and they're all just standing behind you like shaking their head. And he hasn't noticed you yet, but they're all just staring at you. And he goes, I will deal with him later. My men will get him. They will find him around this town. I need to know that you will take care of this problem, Titanius.
That's what I am built for. It's my only purpose.
You are the greatest paladin that the Salted Herring has ever seen. If
I
anybody
just say, you must not have met a lot of paladins.
There is only two here. Larry sucks.
Where's that voice coming from?
Oh, Larry is the worst. Something we can agree on.
Pino, my boys will find you. And when they do, you will be in trouble.
I'm agreeing with you, sir. Larry sucks.
Don't stop getting in my head. Anyway, Larry is a disgrace as a paladin.
Well, I wouldn't say he's a disgrace, sir. I mean, he does
Sometimes I
fine work.
question if he worships the blackened god himself.
He does. His armor says, I worship the blackened god on it.
And
Do you read?
And he turns around. And he looks right at you. And you notice that him and his men are now staring right at you.
I go, oh man, I'm so glad he can't sit. And I slowly turn my
He
head.
says, Papino!
And I go, oh! And I run as fast as I can.
Okay, make a defy danger roll to see if these guys can grab you. And let's see. I think you're probably using Dex.
Okay.
Can I aid him in that?
What are you gonna do to aid him?
I'm gonna try to hold back Barry Bottom here.
Barry Bottom's just standing there. He's not trying to catch him.
I'm gonna try to distract the guards.
Tell me what you're trying to distract them with.
I'm going to shapeshift into a tree frog and jump on their heads.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Okay, yes, you can aid him.
I can do that.
Me?
So you get defy danger with your bonds. Later.
Well, do I roll the aid?
Yes.
Yes, you roll to aid with your bonds.
Okay. I think this will work.
Okay. So then with
And
my
then
bond,
1 second, you'll roll a defy danger with whatever aid he gives you.
he failed.
Yeah, he definitely failed.
That's not including the bonds, though.
What's
Oh,
your
that
bond?
gives
How
him
many bonds do you have?
1.
You have okay, so you got a 7.
Yeah, which is at a cost.
Yeah, so you get a +1 to your roll. Later.
It's just the number of bonds that I have with Muera Pepino.
No, he doesn't get. Yeah, he gets a +1 to his bond to his roll.
Yeah.
because you successfully aided him.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and roll that, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
If you don't escape, I swear.
Nice.
Nice.
So he jumps on. You see Tanrith turn into a giant frog, and he jumps right on top of one of the guards, and they're all swatting at him and flicking him around. And I think one of them just hits you just hard enough, and you get knocked to the ground.
Me?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you'll take 2 minus. What's your armor?
A 2.
Okay, so you won't take anything, because what you do is you just subtract your armor from the damage you take. So you hit the ground, and it kind of like wins you maybe, but it doesn't do you any damage. And where you dart off as soon as they push him off.
I want to believe it looks like a Scooby-Doo scene where he has to wind up his legs before he takes off.
Okay. And where do you go? Like, what do you do?
I probably run in a straight line, and I just keep running, and then eventually I think he's probably like looking through all the homes and goes, okay, I've slept there, I can call her. I've slept there, I can go there. I cannot go there, I don't know those people. Ooh, she was a bad one. Oh, let's try this house. And he busts through the door of the place where he took the dude that he was arguing with before.
Okay. Okay.
I'm like out of breath. I go, is your mother home?
Oh god.
He goes, I told you I don't have a mom. I don't know my mom.
All right, I'll check in this room.
Hey,
I
you
opened
can't
it.
just come in. Oh, okay, there he goes.
I lean in, found her, and close the door.
And he goes, I was told to never open that door. And he goes to sit down in his living room all sad because his mom's been there the whole time. Okay, and yeah, and then Mary, you look, he's still talking to Titanium. He goes, my men will find him later. He will pay for his disgrace, whatever he is.
Your body's slippery.
What?
His fish scales. He's a slippery little bastard. He is.
He is a slippery little bastard. And you, and he points to you, Tanrith, no longer friends. Whatever we were before, gone.
No, it's not.
You aided Muerto.
No, it's not.
You will
Come
get
on.
you will get your share later.
You love me.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
I love no one.
You love me.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
I'm done having this conversation.
No, you're not.
We
Come
are,
back.
we're done. Titanius?
I shoot my tongue at him.
Titanius Augustus Cassius Hadrian Regulus de Ranger III.
Yes, that is I.
You take care of this mess. You'll be rewarded handsomely from the salted herring. Don't lose faith, Titanius.
Never.
Where did-
I only bring faith and love at the edge of my sword.
Where
So metal.
where did this can originate from?
The top of the ziggurat.
Ah, I would check the ziggurat, make sure they haven't infiltrated. I
Very
will come
well.
back to you tomorrow. I will meet you back here. Good luck. Get these losers out of my sight. And he like shakes his hand off at your other 2 friends.
As soon as he puts his hand up,
I'm going to cast contact spirits to. Okay, let me ask this first.
Uh-huh.
The leader. How old is he?
The leader, the Barry Digglebottom.
Yeah, Barry Digglebottom.
I
Dinglebottom.
think he is. How old are you, Tyler?
46.
I think he's 47 in halfling years.
Okay, are
Half
both of
years
his
are the
parents
same?
still alive?
Are long as human years.
I'll ask Tanrith. Do you know if his parents are still alive?
I do not know.
Titanius, do you know if his parents are still alive?
Titanius.
Yes,
I'll say
his
Titanius.
father's.
Roll spout lore.
Okay. Wait, that's a +1 because he's got a bond with me.
Okay.
No, but yeah.
The GM will only tell you something interesting. It's on you to make it useful.
You know that he lives with his parents.
Okay.
Nerd.
Yes.
You are the only one that he has entrusted this to.
God.
There was no question.
Do you know anything about his parents?
Yes, he lives with his fathers.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my
Mhm.
god. This is perfect. I'm going to cast Cause Fear, and I'm gonna put it on just a random woman, and I'm gonna go, "This is your new father's wife. Like, you better
To-
go take care of problems."
To Barry.
Yeah, to Barry Digglebottom.
Okay.
This is your new mom. No more fathers.
That's not very progressive of you, Brecken.
I was trying to get him to go home.
Yeah, and he looks up and he goes, you see like a tear in his eye. He goes, "That's impossible. My father would never do that to my dad. No!" And he like runs off and he says, "Guards, find Peppino. I must go take care of this." And he like hobbles off.
I'm like, well, that solves that problem. That's now let's figure out some canned tuna drama. Anybody got a can opener?
Titanius is like, "Oh shit, I didn't think of that."
I'm gonna walk up to the ziggurat.
Mhm.
I'm gonna press my holy symbol against where the secret door opens.
Oh wow, that's
Okay.
that's a party.
Let's go. Okay. And this is separate from the main door that everybody walks in and out of, obviously, right? Okay. You press
It's a
it in.
separate door no one ever uses.
Yeah, so you press it into the little what does your holy symbol look like?
A herring.
Oh, I mean, it was a dumb question. I wanted to make sure. You press your fish that hangs from your neck into the fish engraving on the side of the building.
That no
You
one
got a
sees.
fish neck.
Are you back, Moore? Do you like run back after you think enough time has passed?
How much time has passed?
Maybe 5 minutes.
That's enough time.
Yeah, so you come back to the town square and your friends are all standing at the ziggurat and you see this door slide open on the side of the ziggurat.
I look at Titanius and go, "That's not the only thing that's just slid open in the last 10 minutes." And I walk inside.
There's a lot of things coming to light right now.
Also, do you have any baby powder?
Yes. Follow me.
Great.
Whoa.
I follow behind Titanius for the baby powder.
Whoa.
So we walk into the secret door.
Yeah, you walk in and there's just like this long hallway with like candles all around it.
It's just my office.
Oh, it's just your office. Okay. So yeah, you're in your office. I'm sorry.
There's all these candles,
Excuse
you know,
me.
my
I'm
office.
sorry.
It's like way too small for like how big of a person he is.
Yeah.
He kind of like tries to like inch by the desk.
And now there's 4 people in there.
Hey,
And I sit down at the desk and I'm just like, "What can I help you with?"
where is the powder?
This is the. Hang on. This is the salted herring call line. How may I help you?
Yes, I seek the powder, please.
You seek redemption.
Yes. Could I please have some
You
powder
seek
now?
salvation. Do you want to be saved, my friend Peppino?
There is
Oh.
not enough gods to save me. Can I please have the powder?
Do you want to know your Lord and God?
Oh
If
my
you don't give me,
god.
look, it's seriously getting bad. I'm pretty sure that if you give me powder now, it'll look like pancake powder by the time we're out of here.
What a great answer. I open the drawer. I grab a handful of just powder.
Is there
and I
just a
throw it
drawer
in his
full
face.
of powder?
Yeah,
There's no bag. It's just a drawer of powder.
yeah. And I just throw it in his face. You have been blessed. You have been blessed, my child.
I look him right in his face. I go, "Thank you, sir," and I wipe it off, and my hand just slides right down my body.
Please do not defile the house of our Lord.
I've already done that twice this week, sir.
Get out of my office.
I don't really know how I got in. I don't think I can make it back to the door.
Oh, give me strength. Give me strength. Next caller.
Yes, hello. I have a problem.
Get out of my office, Muir.
I cannot get out of the door. I am too wide.
Do I just stick my fish through?
I think.
We're closed. Office hours are
I
closed
think-
now. You gotta come back later.
You say next caller. I think you hear a knock on the wall next to you. And there's like a grate that opens up, so you can't see who you're talking to.
I'll slide the great one.
Yes, and he says, "Yes, are you the Lord?"
Absolutely. What can I do for you?
Oh, good.
Titanius, you are not the Lord.
Do you have somebody with you? Great salted hair.
Yes, he does. His lead disciple. Now you should
Sure.
hear us.
Muir, shut the fuck up.
Who is
Hold on.
Muir?
How can I help
who
you,
is
my
Muir?
child? My
Titanius.
child, you're
Hold on,
talking
hold on.
directly
I'm
to the salted herring.
I'm on to something right now.
Evangelist line. How can I
Titanius.
help you, my child?
He goes, "I just found out that my dad is cheating.
Five gold. 5 gold for
Your
him.
father's
He's
cheating.
married a woman.
Oh,
Coins.
He's cheating.
5 coin.
He's cheating on my dad. I
on
don't
your dad.
I don't
with
know what I don't know what to do."
Barry, is that you?
Pepino, shut the fuck up.
Pepino,
Hold on. No.
Pepino, you don't know that you don't know this.
I start scooting over.
No, my child. My
I start
child.
scooting in between Titanius. I gotta
Listen
look
right here.
through. Hold on.
Listen to me right now.
I'm trying to peel it open so I can see through the door.
My child, listen to me. Listen to my voice.
I'm listening. Great salted. Tell me what to do.
For a low price of 20 gold coins,
Oh yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy.
the salted herring will
25.
free your soul of this pain.
25.
He goes, 20 gold.
I just imagine hearing an argument. 20, 25, 20, 25.
Put 20 gold in the coffer before you leave.
I will
And go
place.
out into the temple and do the hokey pokey for the salted herring.
Oh,
and
I'm
you'll
not gonna
turn
get him.
you'll turn yourself around.
As your
For another 5 gold, you can get the hokey pokey, if you know what I'm saying.
for another 15 gold.
Now I'm talking.
You do 10 push-ups for your lord, and you will be
Oh.
saved.
I'm gonna do 10 push-ups. No hands.
That is your advice. That's what you have to tell me.
40 gold.
You can't
And-
change what's already been happened, but what you can do, you will do. My child.
I'm pretty sure this is bad.
For the low price of 20 gold every 2 weeks.
You can hear visible sobbing. It's just all he goes. Salted herring.
Oh my god.
I will do what you told me. Thank you. And he like walks.
More than be good, my child.
What even is this?
You hear the
anymore?
great close, and he walks out.
I don't know what
I
happened.
want to look through. I want to look through the peephole and see who it is.
You can't see. It's a dark room.
No. I meant on his front door, his office door.
You have a peephole on your secret door.
Well, how does he know if he's supposed to let somebody in? That makes a lot of sense to me.
Office hours are closed now, and I press a button and like the lights go off.
Okay.
Titanius, I cannot
Anyway.
see in the dark, and I'm a
I'll
little
say
scared.
something.
What was our mission, Muir? What was our mission? What did we come here to do?
I love how his
Get-
voice
get-
just goes straight back to
We're here for the baby powder.
Baby powder.
Yeah, it's turned into pancake batter, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my god, that's protein powder. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
I thought it.
Oh my god.
I thought it smelled a bit like vanilla in here.
Wrong drawer. I'm so sorry, my friend.
How many drawers full of powder do you have? Is that what's in your entire desk?
I have 12 drawers of different powders.
11 of them are all protein powder.
Different flavored protein powder.
Random citizen, how did you get into my office?
Hello.
Can I
Get
please
out.
have? Can I please have some strawberry for later?
What is going on? There we go.
I pull out the little like can of of baby powder. Here you are. Just take the whole thing. I'm so sorry for this confusion.
He goes, there's no confusion. It feels quite nice, actually.
Anyway.
Yes.
What was your purpose? Totally forgot.
Where are we going?
I gave you the mission. You guys chose to go to an office and
You guys just you just followed him into his office.
Why are you here at my day job?
Hey,
He's like, I was planning on doing the mission tonight.
Titanius, do you have a little bit of butter?
Butter?
Yes,
Does
butter.
this kitchen to you, my friend?
Have you seen what's in your drawers?
Yes.
So where's the butter?
Where's the butter?
Well, how am I supposed to get out of here?
You turn around really carefully, and then you walk out the door.
I think I'm like, all right, I will give it a try, my friend. I go through it, and you just hear like a visible squeaking as he's trying to like suck it in and get through the door. He goes, "It's all in the thighs. It's all in the thighs, boy."
It is. It is all in the thighs. You're right, sir.
He goes, "This brings a whole new meaning to the word streak marks. You don't tell Tanrith about this. Do you understand?"
Tanrith is right there.
Anyway,
Or are you still a frog out in the middle of the square?
Me
Oh,
and
no,
Tanner
I'm
are still
Tanner.
outside.
Oh,
I
you-
turn around and just see Tanrith right there. Just
Oh my god.
Tanrith, what do you do when you see Ware just squeak out of a little crack in the side of the temple?
I would imagine his shirt's like rode up. You can see his belly and his chest hair all hanging out.
It's got powder all over it. He smells of vanilla.
I'd probably look at Tanrith and go, "Strawberries."
I look at him where and I just go, I just wish you would have let me out first.
All right, after I make it out, I go, "I'm never going back in there again."
we're thinking of remodeling, really.
I'm just standing out there
Small.
and just see him come out with his shirt up and covered in baby powder. And I'm like,
And stretch marks, baby
yeah,
powder
I'm
and
like,
stretch marks.
what the fuck is going on in there?
You do not want to know. We need to leave.
I just go. "Ugh, ugh."
We leave the office. I'm going to go to the actual temple. That's right.
Yeah.
next door.
So you're
Where
gonna
are-
leave the office and go into the actual
Yes.
temple?
Let me just say, I can make a cake batter with the stuff I've got right now.
I don't know why you guys followed me in there.
Oh my god.
I was running my day shift. You could have investigated the temple. Why did you follow me into my office?
He needed baby powder.
I would always wondered what you did during the day.
Now you know. You've invaded my privacy. I don't know how I feel. You might have to leave me alone for a little bit.
You just made me put vanilla protein powder in places vanilla protein powder should never be.
An honest accident, really.
It's an honest. Oh my god.
I just look at Titanium. I'm like, how many times do you accidentally put protein powder on yourself?
The 80th time that's happened.
Oh my god. I think he's probably wearing shorts while he's walking around today and just like big chunks of vanilla looking pudding fall out throughout
Oh
the
my
day.
god. At least we'll have snacks.
Oh god!
Oh god.
I quit.
Oh,
I
god.
quit. I quit. I quit. I quit.
I walk into the temple.
While they're all just...
Tanrith goes back to the Sapphire Island.
While Mira's making
Writing
yogurt in his
myself
pants,
off.
I'm going into the temple.
Okay. You walk into the temple and like where
I'm
you
gonna investigate
yeah.
where I think the can came out of.
Okay. I think you walk in and before you can even start investigating, there's a giant can sitting on the ground in front of you.
and you look, and like where like the holy symbol of the salted herring, beautiful herrings of gold and diamonds were all strewn about the walls. They've all been crossed off like spray paint, and you just see an aluminum can over them. And on the wall leading back, like there's like a door that leads to like a pasture, like where like the pasture would be of this, whatever this religion is. I don't even know. Above it, you say, it says,
Right back 1 second,
the
guys.
salted herring is a false god. Canned tuna shall live forever. And that is what you see of your beautiful temple.
I think I walk in with Tanrith. And like as he finishes reading it aloud, I go, and that's why you always check for baby powder. And I go, what's wrong, Titanius? I look up and go, oh, honey, it's okay. And I open my arms real wide for him.
I'm just gonna walk into the temple behind them and just look at Titanius and go, "Are we gonna solve this problem, or are you gonna cry all day?"
I'm gonna kill them all.
Yeah, Brecken. I Brecken, you're up for a bad idea. Got him.
Oh my god.
Shut your mouth, Brecken, and go do a card trick.
I'm just gonna.
Go do a
maybe-
card trick.
Maybe he'll go do a cod trick.
How dare he
I have a
speak his
question.
name?
Silly circus event.
I have a question. How big is the can that they're using as like their like?
At least 3
Like, is it
halflings
ten?
tall. Like it's as big as a person.
I want to
Three
tackle it.
halfling salt.
I want to tackle it.
You want to tackle it?
Yeah.
Okay. You tackle it. You hit it, and it like dents in on the side, and then it just flops over, and it rolls around with you wrapped around it.
Tanrith, seriously, you are going to make me have to deal with this,
You hear
aren't you?
big like clang, ting, 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 and it just goes all over the place.
The tuna is false, and I start smacking it with a shillelagh.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that you can mark that experience point there, Titanius.
Hmm?
Do you have a plus to that?
To what?
To your spout lore?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's a big old failure.
That's a big old goose egg, my boy.
So yeah, what do you guys do while Tanrith is tackling and hitting this can? He's just crushing it. It doesn't seem there's nothing inside of it. He's just crushing it.
I crush that can and I start tearing down all of the other cans.
They're like spray painted over the herrings.
I start to wash them.
How are you gonna wash them?
I do it. I do it.
I look
One
at
of my uses in my bag is unlimited water.
I look at what my boy Titanius go, do you guys have a bathroom anywhere?
Okay.
I look over to where I go,
No,
in the can.
So I want to.
Wait, what did Titanius say?
What did you say?
No, this is a sacred place.
So all right. All right, so be it. I walk over to a corner and I finish getting the stuff out of my pants so we can move on. He's just like setting it on the ground.
Oh god. Right in the middle of the temple. Just gross.
Okay, so
Vanilla.
I want to spout lore and tell the group what I know about canned lore or the
Okay.
can.
Okay.
And I'm gonna open my bag of books, so I'm gonna use one of the uses of it,
uh-huh.
which gives me a +1 to my roll.
Okay.
And let's see. Let's go with spout lore. Ooh, that's
Ooh.
12.
Ooh. So how do you know about the canned tuna? How do you think you know about it? Is it just because you've made up every other religion here?
Yeah, the other ones are all bullshit, and I kind of been reading a lot.
Yeah,
so
so you've been reading, and
I read about this weird cult group called the Canned Tuna,
mm-hmm.
and apparently They only come from towns that believe in bullshit.
I will say you start thinking about it and you're trying to remember, and yeah, you remember that they come from towns. This is all the bullshit, and like this is just as much of a fake religion as the ones that you have created.
What does manure have to do with anything?
But they do have a magical source of some kind. That is why they were able to gain access to your temple and destroy your beloved tuna or herring. The only way to defeat them is to take out their power source, is what I'm reading.
Like unplugging it, like a vacuum.
Oh, there's electricity and vacuums now.
So we have to get in the can and destroy the power source from inside.
You heard the man. Open the can, Danrith.
Kenneth runs into the can and starts doing what he was doing before, just swinging about wildly with shit.
Eventually you're hitting it and you shred the can open.
It is like a ship. They use it to fly.
You heard the man. Get in it. We are going flying. Get in it, Danrith. In the can.
You shred the can open. You climb inside of the can, and it's empty, but it reeks of tuna. There's nothing in there.
God.
Someone close their legs in here.
It's Peppino's legs.
They smell like vanilla. I cannot help it. Gosh.
Trench coat, my friend.
No. I think I may have gotten something from that lady earlier.
That dude's mom.
God, she is the worst.
What are you a port in the storming right now? Where Pepino?
I didn't mean to click on it. I was trying to read it.
Yeah, so you shred open this can, Tenrith, and it's empty. That just smells real bad inside.
I think we have to find the mother can.
Prove it, Houdini.
The mother can?
This is the mother. There is a father can.
No, their home base.
You know, I'm starting to believe this man is full of shit. I mean, look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's a can. God.
Hey, I just know what the book says, man.
Well, that book is full of shit.
That 11 says it's not.
Sounds like shit, but I would only be able to counter that if I could read. Let's get into the can.
Let's get in the can. So you climb in the can too?
You've got to be shitting me.
I was gonna say, so now Tanrith and Titanius are just sitting in this can.
All right, I guess I'm in. Fuck it. I hop in the can.
Oh my god.
So now I imagine this picture of just Brecken's just standing there staring, and it looks like a boat. And you just see Muer Pepino,
Hey,
Tanrith, and Titanius just sitting in this can, just waiting for something to happen. Just
you said this thing flies. How do we turn it on?
I don't know, just run around and press stuff.
I can't run around inside of the can. I started smacking the sides of the can.
Come now, David Blaine. Show us how it works.
you just David Blaine's here too. You start smacking the can, and you just keep like denting it more.
All right, he's full of it. I don't understand how this bad boy works. And I smack it real hard on the top of the can. We could fit at least 3 more idiots in here, apparently.
Oh my
What is
god.
Tenrith's mother? When you need her.
Nothing is happening to the can, guys. It's just sitting there. And
All right.
it smells real
I
bad.
can't anymore.
Okay,
It
I'm
smells real
gonna-
bad.
I would like to discern reality.
Okay.
After
Figure
that,
out-
I've got something too.
Yeah, go ahead.
All
Discern
right.
that reality.
That's oh god, guys, it's a wisdom based roll.
I would like to help him with this.
It doesn't matter, buddy. I got -1.
I'm going to help you.
Okay, roll your aid check.
It's +1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All
Nice.
right.
Aided as fuck.
Oh, that's the aid. That's a 7.
So that's a 7, so you can ask me one of those questions.
All right.
Oh, number 3. the. What you got?
What here is useful or valuable to me?
That's what you're asking.
Yeah.
So you're sitting there and you're just thinking, and you're like, God, this is dumb. What could I do here? What would help me out here? And you look over to the powder that you threw out in the corner,
You sick son of a bitch.
and you're like, you realize that it's starting to itch again.
All right. I get out the strawberry powder. I think I stand up next to the two of them, open my pants, and just start dumping the powder. All right, guys. Doesn't burn anymore. Back to figuring out the can.
I'm going to contact spirits, the dead fucking acolytes, or what?
The ones that you killed.
Yeah, the ones we killed from the ship earlier.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna bring them back to the plane, and I'm like, so yeah, you know how we kind of killed you earlier. So how do you fly your ship?
And they look at you and they go, "What ship?"
The ship.
I look over at Brecken and go, "What do you mean?" They said, "What ship?" The one we're sitting in that smells like strawberry tuna.
And he looks over at you, and he looks back over at Brecken, and he's like, "Why are your friends sitting in that can?"
You sick son of a bitch. Tannerth, here, let me help you out. I picked him up and got him out of the can.
I hit him with shit.
I thought that was a ship.
Well, you thought wrong. It's just a can.
Oh. So, I just look back at them like, so guys, the book I read obviously was not correct.
Yeah, I realized that. Now
I look at the spirit and I go, so where are you guys from?
You look at the book that you read, and the cover, the author, it says Doggle Top on the cover. That's the name that's the person who wrote the book, and you're like, well, this is just bullshit. And
You read a book named by someone named Doggletop? By Doggletop.
These are all the books I own. I read what I got.
He is a bard.
And a known liar.
You are 0 for 2, dummy.
Hey, I didn't say I was very smart.
You are
You had
supposed
better be,
Well,
magician.
I'm just gonna ignore them and I'm gonna turn back to the spirits. Like, yeah, so yeah, for real. Like, where do you guys live?
well, we live in the underworld, but I used to be from Sacramento,
California?
Sacramento.
California. Yeah,
Do you know how far of a walk Sacramento is from here?
yeah, but there was no canned tuna synagogues in Sacramento.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but seriously, that is a long walk.
Brighttown was the closest one.
This is the only one?
The closest.
That's like 35 minutes from here. How did you walk so long?
And he just kind of looks at you and goes, "My legs."
Oh, my legs, they're not what they used to be. As you can see, I've ate my fair share of protein shakes.
Oh god.
Is that all you wanted me for?
I mean,
You kill me, you bring me back from the dead, and then make fun of my home.
I
Where
actually
is-
just wanted a hug.
where's your lair? Where's your cult originate from?
We used to meet in that office every once in a while.
That godforsaken office is so small. How did you all fit?
No, that office, and he like points to the door in the back of the main temple.
Oh,
Titanius?
that's where you guys are from?
Are you saying that there is a bigger office you could be working out of?
There's more office space available.
Oh, they didn't tell you about that?
I walk over and open it. I go, oh, God, Titanius, you can fit like 24 different size shelves of powder in here.
It's actually 26. We tested it.
26, buddy. And there'll still be room for us.
This is a
I got to charge more.
I'm gonna go back to the underworld now, guys. I'll see you later.
yeah. You can leave now. We don't need you.
You know,
didn't
I'm
You
opening
didn't
up
help
my
with that spaceship that I know is a spaceship.
I'm opening up my own place for people to talk to. I walk in and slam the door closed. And then 5 minutes later, there's a really shitty sign that says, you may speak.
I'm just gonna go knock on that back door.
Hello, this is Muer. How may I help you?
Like, so is there any more cultists in there?
I hope not. I haven't turned around yet.
I'm very
you
notorious for people sneaking up
might
on
want-
me.
I
might
very slowly turn my head.
There are no cultists.
No, there's no more cultists in here.
Well, you better share the office space.
All right, that will be 10 gold for this conversation. Thank you.
I'm gonna cast invisibility and open the door and walk in.
I would see the door open.
You're not gonna see where I am.
I just stand in front of the door so we can't get through. I cover up the door space.
Is there a hole in the door?
Yeah, where you walk through, where I'm standing in
No,
front of
not
it.
the open part of the door.
While Moer is in the office messing with Brecken, Titanius and Trant, why can't I remember your name? Tannerith. You hear like almost like a tribal thing like happening outside of the ziggurat, and you hear like like all these like noises, all this singing. You hear people banging on drums, and then you stop. And the banging on drums sounds like they're just hitting giant tin cans.
Oh dear God.
Oh, you're in the office. You can't hear this.
Oh, thank God.
Investigate.
You're gonna investigate. Yeah, you walk out, and you see all the people in Blighttown. Well, not all of them. A good number of people in Blighttown, and they're dancing around and chanting. All of them with cans, and in the air, floating in front of you, is a giant can with a label on it that says tuna.
Okay, I actually don't even know what this is anymore, and I just don't. I don't.
I'm gonna
Yo.
step in front of them in the floating can.
You go to walk, and like the floating can would hit your head, and you go through it. Where?
Yes.
As this is happening, you hear. Okay, wait. You walk through it, Titanius, and it shouts, not like at you, but like to the people, and it goes, "Bow, my worshippers, before the canned tuna." And you see all of them are banging their drums, and they get to like this big climax, and they all stop and they all bow. Where? From the wall to the right, you're sitting behind the desk in this giant office. From the wall to the right, you hear, "Now bow before the canned tuna."
This is some Wizard of Oz bullshit. I was just thinking this. I walk over to the wall.
What do you do?
I look for a secret door.
You don't see one.
All right. I take my rapier and run it through the door, through the wall.
You hit the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to like stab into the wall with my rapier.
You hit it, and it's like concrete, and your rapier just bends
Oh shit!
like a perfect curve, and then it bounces back.
All right, I would like to investigate, see if I can locate a way to get to this person.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a discern realities.
Oh shit! Oh, nice.
Ooh. You can ask me one of those questions.
What here is not what it appears to be.
This does appear to be like a false wall that leads to a room.
All right, I began investigating the wall, looking for a way to open it.
I'm gonna do the same thing because I want to get out of here.
You investigate it, and you find what looks like the thing that Titanius uses to open up his office door, except this one's in the shape of a can.
All right. I go out to one of the nerds that's dead in the cathedral, and I go to see if they have a can on necklace.
Yes, they all have a can necklace.
That's right, they do. I go, Brecken, we're getting this motherfucker. And I walk over and I put the can on the door.
Uh-huh.
Does it line up?
Yep.
Does it slide open?
Yeah, you see it slide open, and you see Barry Digglebottom sitting there, and he has a wand in his hand, and he's casting it on the wall, and on the wall you can see the giant can. And he just stops and looks at you, and he goes, "How did you get in here?" Titanius, you hear the giant can go, "How did you get in here?"
I go, and then I go, "You're about to eat it." I grab a thing of the strawberry powder out of my pants and slam it in his face.
You hear me go, "Oh, what are you doing, Muer Pepino? Just stop and we can drop all of this."
I go, "Brecken, hold him," and I throw him out.
Titanius, you hear the giant can floating saying all of these things. You hear it say,
"Stop it, Muer. We can hold all this."
Yeah, we can hear you.
I need him to reconnect.
Reconnect real quick, Brandon.
Yeah, so what do you guys do?
I don't know what's happening.
Do I throw him out?
Yeah, you grab him and you're dragging him out of the temple.
Okay, I go, "Brecken, take him to Titanius. I've got this."
I'm just gonna like grab him and what is my strength here? I think it's like it is 0. So I'm going to like just be like pulling on him and going. "Ugh!"
And the whole time he's pulling back, he's like, "Stop it! You cannot. Don't tell anybody.
And I think then
I'm a very powerful person. We can keep this between ourselves.
I go sit down in the
Pepino, we
chair.
can drop all the problems that we have between us."
I grab the microphone and go, "Titanius,
You hear Titanius.
this is the salted herring. I have taken control of the tuna as he is an inferior god to myself
I know that.
and to the people that defied me in turn. Slaughter them."
Okay.
I'm just gonna drop the body after I hear him.
And I was like, he hears it and he goes, "No, don't do that. Don't kill all those people. That is like half the town of Blight. What are you doing?"
I'm changing my alignment.
And then I just go, "Rage."
And Titanius, out from the door behind you, bursts Barry Dinglebottom. And he goes,
"Titanius, please don't do this."
No, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna get the mic. I'm like, "Titanius,
Titanius, don't listen to the can.
it is
It's
it
not
is-
real.
It is
I be-
time for your ascension."
Please don't kill these people, Titanius.
I begin playing the most metal song a lute could ever play.
It is time for your ascension. You will murder everyone
Titanius,
who
no!
ever did not believe.
I'm sorry.
Murder them,
I joined.
and you will be
Titanius.
ascended, and you
Fine.
will become a god.
I can't kill him.
and the person,
I joined Titanius in the charge.
the person,
In the purge of
the
non-believers.
person yelling at you, Titanius, is definitely a halfling wizard. And he's this tiny little man-child that you think is a magician.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Titanius, it was all a trick. Please don't kill them.
I think I'm probably playing "Run to the Hills" on my lute through the tuna, as if the salted herring is commanding this song of war.
I say again, Titanius, do this, and you have appeased your god.
I'm trying.
I was about to say, so yeah, you
Okay.
you rampage and murder everybody that's here, along with Tenrith apparently, and all that's left is Barry standing at the top going, "What have I done? I just wanted."
I killed Tanrith?
Huh?
I killed Tanrith?
No, Tanrith is helping you.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
I walk out a few minutes later, and I turn to Titanius and go, "Your god, he is happy."
I know. Look at all the bloodshed is for him.
And
And
you-
him.
I just got there, I'm like crazy.
goes-
I totally thought he was not real.
And I go, I think we deserve a drink now.
Oh, yes.
And I think as like he starts to walk away,
That's on my armor. That's a...
as he starts to walk in front of the group, he goes, "Run to the hills."
Oh my gosh.
and he's playing the exact song that your god was singing to you as you murdered everyone. And they sound very familiar to each other.
I like that tune. What is that?
He goes, it is your battle cry. I shall play it any time we go to war together.
Okay. We probably should move on from this town after we have a drink.
Why? We own this town. There's nobody left.
Who else?
Just you and your god.
They
We must start the crusades of Tilted.
as the people from Sacramento say, they have yeed their last haw.
Do they say that there?
They do now.
Dang.
Ah, yes.
Okay, yeah, I think that's how we'll like end it. You guys walking through the bodies all across the ground of Brighttown into the sunset. And it's slowly setting. You see Barry Dinglebottom just crying on the stairs of the ziggurat because of what he did.
I just imagine there's people like running around like as they fall
Right.
behind us, and like we're silhouetted walking out of town with a cup of ale.
So like
You hear as you
So,
walk, you
like,
say, "Where are you
you-
guys going?"
you see me and Muir like walking out, and some people like running around, and it's like a sip of ale as we fade to the sunset, and then I still like hit someone with my sword.
Yeah. And that's what you just
Running,
hear.
screaming, it's like,
Oh God! And he falls
I have
the
to
ground.
believe that the four of us have now figured out the chorus to the song, and we're all singing it really badly as we leave the town.
Definitely, yeah. As Brightburn Blight Town just crumbles to ashes onto the ground.
Oh my god.
That was
I got
okay.
it
We
handled
can't
really
post
quickly.
this
End
anywhere.
scene.
I can't believe that just happened. That was wow. That was
Thank
interesting.
you. That was beautiful.
That was
I'm so proud of us.
I don't want to continue this campaign.
that was something. That was something. What are you talking
Is
about?
it-
We could continue this, and you guys could just continue to go around destroying towns.
Go to different towns, bringing through.
I really
just
hope
using
the-
Titanius as a fucking harbinger of death. They're all blasphemers.
We're
I
gonna
just
call this campaign the Crusades of the Salted Heron.
I will just use cause fear every time I see someone I don't like and make it a can of tuna.
Nice. Oh yeah.
It's
Okay.
just the damage for everybody that I've killed.
We really just
Oh yeah. They're all dead. You didn't roll below a 3. God.
Oh, I just want you to know, RPG chick, you're in for a wild ride when you watch this later.
I did a whole televangelist section.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Every last bit of that was beautiful.
Oh man, I don't know what's worse, the genocide or the vanilla in my pants.
That's what you get to leave off with there, RPG chick. Genocide and vanilla. That's the new name of your band.
Genocide and vanilla.
Genocide and vanilla.
That is so metal.
All right, so let's do our goodbyes. If you can really say goodbye after everything you've just done.
I don't want people to know who I am after this.
Oh no, people know. People will know.
This is
I
going.
want you to edit out my intro.
No, I am leaving every last bit of it in there. Jacob,
I do not consent to be recorded anymore.
I will edit that out. Jacob, you want to tell us who you are? Besides a murder bard.
Hello, everybody.
Jesus. That's how this whole session just went. Right there. That sums it up.
Been a train wreck ever since you let me go first.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, God.
My name is Jacob Booten, and I brought you Muer Pepino tonight. If you would like to contact me in any form or fashion on social media, you may find me at jakesthebard_. I hope you had a great time, and you will see me as the DM this weekend at our Descent into Avernus campaign. And check for a new surprise come Sunday morning. I'm sure you will like it.
Tyler, just speak. Say words.
Yeah, I'm Tyler. My Instagram
Hi, my name's
is
Tyler.
Dragonford.
Hi, Tyler.
I play Doom of Annihilation as Krink, the best goblin sorcerer that there is.
He's okay. So,
And I'm over
Besides
this.
those,
Get out of here. No, that's
you didn't enjoy this, Tyler? No.
This was a lot. I did not expect us to be day job telemarketers, nighttime murderers.
No, I was a televangelist. There's a difference.
Duh. Get it
I
together.
preach bullshit on the phone lines for people to feel better about themselves, so they give me money.
Oh my god.
Respect the game.
Respect the hustle.
Oh god. Brandon, do you have anything to say after this?
This ain't even his side job.
I'm Brandon. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Sith Iron Fist, and in the Dark Time Star Wars campaign as Durgo. Thanks for watching.
Nice. And Michael, murder man.
I didn't expect to commit genocide in this game. That's what happened.
Murder man Randy Savage.
I didn't.
Titanius Augustus Cassius Hadrian
I didn't.
Regulus Derringer III.
I didn't expect to have to bring a god that's a fish,
You fucked up. giving
That
me
wasn't
the reins.
real.
but that happened.
Yeah, you gave me the reins, and I rode off. Into
You were the last person I would expect to take the reins like that. But it was beautiful.
Yeah, find me on Darth Brennan pretty much everywhere. Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. I'm the DM for the Star Wars game, and that's pretty damn fun. So
Oh yeah.
come out for that, or you're an idiot. Up in the butt.
You're...
Here at Saving Throws, we don't
You
actually
will
believe
find
you're
the
an
wrath
idiot.
of the preparing cult.
If you want to see how to actually craft a decent empire instead of the First Order nonsense, then come out and watch. Thank you.
Is that it? Is that it?
Hashtag fuck Ryan Johnson.
Oh my god!
There's gonna be so many edits.
So much editing. Why? Okay.
You will take out nothing.
Is that? Is that?
It will cost us everything.
Yeah.
So I have this great value purified drinking water bottle.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm Kyle.
Garden veggie chips.
I'm ashamed of what went down tonight.
I'm not.
I'm sorry.
No, that was good.
Oh no, that was a lot
fun.
of fun. But to our audience or anybody who watches this in the future,
Oh, they're gonna be like, "What the actual fuck?"
you are a saint if you have made it to this part. I don't know how you did.
If you get through this whole thing without skipping, I will give you $100.
He said that. It's
A
staying in the
rendition
video.
of a paladin is
Manchester.
inaccurate. May I please direct you to a history book and read about the Crusades? You're welcome. My portrayal of a paladin was accurate. A bunch of murderous idiots.
He's not wrong. It was a very good portrayal of a paladin.
I think I did a great job playing Muerto Pepino tonight.
Yeah.
I love the accent, and I kept getting away from what I was trying to do accent-wise, and kept
It's-
into what you were doing.
It's contagious, is it not?
Yeah,
It is very contagious.
yeah. It was hard not to
There's a good
take
minute
on
where I was doing that
the
accent.
accent.
I think that if you watch through this whole thing, there's a little bit where everybody starts doing it.
Yeah, I caught myself. I was like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
Okay.
It's addictive. I don't know why.
Yeah, but anyway, did you want to finish your shout out, Kyle?
No, that's fine.
shit.
That's why Barry Dinglebottom had the same accent, and I just gave him a gruff voice because I accidentally started talking in it, and I was like, shit, now I gotta stick to it.
Great value.
Anyway,
This is not where you find it.
I am Kyle. I didn't really need to be here. That was beautiful without me. I was the dungeon master of this session. I'm usually the dungeon master of Tomb of Annihilation, which we play on Wednesdays, which hopefully we can bring back sometime next week. That's a much more serious campaign. I play in the Star Wars campaign as a Mosh T. I play in Descent on Saturday as Toto, so come check that out. Be sure to follow us and like us everywhere. And that's about it. Everybody froze up on me, so good night, guys.